When we are younger, our brains are much more resilient. They can adapt and respond to incoming information from the environment with lightning speed. This special kindergarten in Osaka, Japan, shows the remarkable recovery rates for brain-damaged children. About a third of the youngsters here suffer neurological problems. The emphasis is placed on physical stimulation, finding ways to encourage the brain to interact as much as possible with the outside environment to stimulate its neural networks. The results are sometimes astonishing. This young boy, Shun-chan, was born with such severe brain damage, doctors did not expect him to live. This is an MRI image of Shun's brain. The only parts of his brain that function are highlighted in yellow. The dark cavity shows the extent of the damage. Areas normally dedicated to sight, hearing, and movement are missing. Even so, Shun can walk, see, and hear. The healthy parts of his brain, those neural networks that still function normally, have taken over those tasks. Dr. Kogure is a neurologist who specializes in brain restoration. He's been observing this process in the children at the kindergarten.
This is a child no one expected would ever be able to see. If he had been seen by 50 doctors, all would probably have said he'd be bedridden and unable to see or hear. But the fact is, he can do these things. The part of his brain that was left intact has compensated to the extent that we now expect him to be able to be relatively independent in all sorts of daily life skills.
The reason for Shun-chan's miraculous recovery may lie here, in the oldest part of the brain, called the brainstem. Functioning like a main switch, the brainstem maintains all brain activity. Its axons spread throughout the entire brain. Excitation of the brainstem results in the transmission of electrical impulses which heighten brain activity. Therapists believe that repetitive exercises like crawling might stimulate the brainstem, thus improving the brain's recovery from trauma. Even before Shun entered this kindergarten, he had made remarkable progress, thanks to the efforts of his mother, who nurtured him constantly. When he was born, Shun was stiff and non-responsive. He didn't even cry. Soon after Shun's birth, his mother massaged him every day, all over his body for long periods, calling his name. She shook his hands, encouraged him to touch objects that were hot or cold, exposed him to different colors and smells of flowers and foods. When Shun started to smile, his mother returned it and spoke to him. The constant care paid off, and when Shun was able to move on his own, his mother took him to this kindergarten. Shun continues to progress, a remarkable testament to the resiliency of the young brain. How is it that a child's brain recovers faster than an adult's? Part of the answer lies with the fact that a child's brain is much more elastic. This microscopic footage shows young neurons on the left and older ones on the right. Both of their neural branches are cut at the same time. Notice the speed with which the young ones reconnect on the left side. The young brain's ability to rewire itself quickly plays a key role in rehabilitation.